At the end of the day, I would say, yeah, half the time people use people. So half the time, yeah. That's the most shittiest part of that is some people can will be rude forever.
Okay, so you got that card. So whether she's using you, whether she's trying to
Mm-hmm.
use you, whatever, the cycle is going to end. It's this thing is going to end. I don't think you have to worry too much. We can call her your ex-roommate at this point because it's probably most likely, because of the tension, whatever it is that's going on, is going to end a cycle. Not in a bad way, because that's going to really open up for you.
You got Junior.
Kind of are you
Okay.
understanding that your energy is the most important thing that you have? How you're living, who you're choosing to live with, and who you're surrounding yourself with. That's the most important energy that you have, okay? And by doing that, by actually standing up and saying, hey, you know what, regardless, I don't want to live in conflict with another person. I don't want to share that energy in this space that I have to come home to. That is going to begin movement, and that movement, believe it or not, in some way, form, or fashion, is going to lead you into a relationship. Because the Ace of Wands is the Ace of Wands. You know what I'm saying? That's a juicy Ace of Wands right there. That is a juicy Ace of Wands. Okay? That may not even be what you're looking for, because you may just be like, hey, I'm in a relationship. But so again, passion ignited, go for it.
Hey, Junior.
Motivated, new endeavor, energized potential. It could be all of those things.
Yo, Junior.
You could start a new project and be revitalized by this. I always tell people, do not manage things that you don't want. Manage things that are important to you. Manage your relationship with your family. The ones that support you, love you, are not your opposition, because some of our family members are opposition, right? But you manage those types of relationships that are important to you. You don't manage this. It will take care of itself. It's going to die on its own. There's no reason to manage rotten fruit, right? But again, if you can understand that you need to step up, that process alone is going to start a cycle. Elizabeth, are you in a relationship right now? Oh, she's single. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, that's your Ace of Wands. That's not only just a new relationship, but it's a very, shall we say, tactile relationship. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, there ain't gonna be much talking. I'm taking care of her 24/7. I'm living with her. Okay, so is she your employment? Is she something like, because again, the death card may mean physical issues as well, right? Maybe she's sick. She's very unappreciated. Unappreciated or unappreciative? Is she unappreciated or? Yes, also women. So you're taking care of her, and she's your woman. So you're a caregiver. Yes. Okay. Are you capable of moving? Hang on a second, Lena. We will get to you. Are you? Okay, so let's take a look. I want to just clarify on this death card. What do we need to know about this death card? Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! I died. I fell. But
It's long-term
I
strategy.
failed to think. Can you come get me,
So
please?
you're doing this. So this is your job and your living situation, right?
Uh,
Yeah, that's what it shows right here. It's your job and your living situation. You've been putting a lot of time and effort into the Seven of Pentacles. You've
thank
been putting
you.
a lot of time and effort into it. You've been working toward it. You're hoping that things are going to work out, but for whatever reason,
Dang it, dude.
it's not.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
We got rest. We got rest. Okay. Sometimes you just have to be able to stop. Just stop thinking, stop worrying, yeah, so you don't have any time for you, right? So this is what it's saying is this death card, I stick by it. It's really you standing up, even though you feel like you put in so much time and you put in so much effort and you're waiting for this harvest, but it's underneath the death card. It's not coming, okay? But if you stand up, you will begin to spin the wheel. I know it feels like it's scary, but
Yeah, they're shooting me from over there.
you rest and you stop being everything for this person. Like I said, a new opportunity is going to appear for you, a relationship, and then that relationship may just take you out of that place, right? We're not talking about baby, sugar daddy, sugar mama, things like that. Thank you. But, hey, if it happens, it happens, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a sugar daddy, sugar mama, right? That's how, the world is a strange place, okay? And we all got to do what we all got to do. And if you're in a situation, like I said, where you're coming home and you're expecting a harvest and you're getting dead fruit all the time, right? You gotta make your change, right? Your change is there, is waiting for you. It's like
He's not?
you've been through this process before.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Maybe you've been through it with your mother. Maybe you've been through it with another person that you lives with, a different roommate. Maybe this is the same type of cycle that's gone on before, right? Because I always see the pattern, and but again, yeah, you just got to accept what you have to do, right? And then, like I said, at the end of that, you'll find that there's somebody out there that's going to help you. There's somebody out there that's going to do more than help you. Like I said, this to me, the Ace of Wands is always like, it's like boom, chicka wow wow. Like, it's not just we're dating and we get along and we're compatible. It's just like, man, I love this person and this person loves me.
Yeah, we gotta go, bro.
And, we finish each other's sentences and we just can't. We need to be together. So you're gonna go from this, right, where you're expecting.
I need to get some mats, bro.
And then this thing is just gonna sprout in your hand, right? Metaphorically. Come on, guys. Metaphorically, right? So I don't tell people what to do, but what I see is you don't want to be living in an environment that is not conducive to your highest good, if possible, right? And the first step that you can take toward that, you don't have to move out, but the first step you can take toward that is speaking your mind. You have the right to do that, okay? You have the right to speak up and to
How
say,
did you
hey,
get shot?
I'm doing all the work, I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I need to take some time for myself. I'm wearing myself down, all right? What's that? What's the king we'll have to fix? Where are we at? Oh, you can't pin people. Okay, hang on. I don't see where it says, the only thing I see is it says review filter comments, mute comments, block comments, pin comments is on. You can pin comments. Everything is on for both of you guys. Unlock, pin this comment. Pin your favorite comment. Why does it say check requirements? Oh, okay. It's saying I can. Nobody can pin comments. I can't either. All right. I have to. It says 3 consecutive lives.
Oh, no, damn. Damn.
Who's next? Yeah, tomorrow will be the 3rd live, so I would imagine that after tomorrow, it should be able to repent.
Yeah,
Thank
what's
you so
that?
much, Lady Beth. I hope that helps. If you're around, you can come to my other profile, which is Peter Strange.
Yeah.
Monday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is my backup account.
Mm-hmm.
Lena, are you there? Okay, will you be? Oh no, I would imagine I am not going to be in a relationship with Chris. Okay, if Chris is a woman, because it's spelled with a K, so there's a chance, but I think it's like double S when it's spelled with a K as a woman. So I'm just going to tell you right now, Lena, the odds of me and Chris being in a relationship, if Chris is a man, very slim. If Chris is a woman, it's possible. I mean, anything's possible, right? But I'm going to assume you're saying, will you be in a relationship with Chris? So let's just see what Chris's energy is, and then we'll see what your energy is, okay? What is Chris's energy for Nina?
Damn it, dude. Keep freaking going like that. Doing that on accident.
What does Chris think about Nina? You guys haven't talked about this, Lena? You guys haven't sat down and told each other that you like each other? Here we go. Chris feels, he sees you as, okay. Because the cards just would not pop. Okay. So Chris sees you as really being somebody that has their things together, right? Maybe you have, a nice car. Maybe you live in a nice place. Maybe you dress well, if you know them at work or a friend of yours or wherever. But the way that Chris sees you is, materially speaking, he sees, hey, this lady's put together, right? Okay. And you see Chris also, but you see Chris as maybe somebody that is a little bit, because you got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So he sees you as the King of Pentacles. He sees you as kind of like, wow, she's got it all together. She checks all the boxes, financially, right? And you kind of see him a little bit more as like he's building towards something. You see his kind of like his potential. It's going to take a little bit of time for him to catch up to you or to be where it is that you are. And this may be in terms of feelings too, but I find it interesting.
Oh, wow.
Meaning that your guys' relationship is more geared around material things as opposed to, sort of this cup energy of emotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the fiery energy of the wands. So it seems like both of your stock, which means that you guys would make a really good couple because you guys are compatible in the fact that, which may be most important to you, is whether or not.
Yeah, Bo Nix is a good backup quarterback. He'd be perfect. Yeah, he's a perfect back. He's a perfect.
That you guys' love language is, financial, material types of things, which there's nothing wrong with that as long as you understand and love the individual and the person, right? Okay, so you guys, so there's a compatibility here. I'll say that, and you're gonna get some type of message, okay? but I don't think it's going to come in the way that you think that it's going to come, right? It's not going to come as like, hey, Lena, I love you. You know, let's buy a $2 million house. It's not going to come like that. It's just going to be a little bit more playful. It's going to be small. But I think you're going to notice that it's there, that it's underneath the surface. I think now, and I want to ask you this question. I mean, yeah, so you guys, you're in your mind, but you eventually are going to get. It's a good, yeah. So you really are going to need. So he's going to come across as
Hey, Michael.
kind of playful, and you're really going to need to kind
Come here, bro.
steer the conversation, right? Don't let it get friend zoney, right? It doesn't really matter. It's not, if you like someone, just tell them you like them. That's it, right? Nobody moves. So he's gonna try to come across, ha ha ha, this jokey, and you just gotta be like, hey, boom, chicka bonk bonk, right? Hit him up like that. And if you do, you know, you're gonna have this.
All right, here you go, bro.
Right? With all that kind of materials to test. Both of you guys are hard workers. Both of you guys have your, it looks like both of you guys have your things together. You may be a little bit, where are you, Lena? I can't see where. Okay, wait, I see her said, she said no.
After this, I think I'm gonna take a little break, Michael. Go out and smoke.
Okay, you're still there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you are done playing Madden, are you gonna be able to play again, or are you gonna be too tired?
In the comment section, it's just easier if you're in the box. And I don't buy it, I promise.
Yeah, I mean after Madden. I'm talking about after Madden, though.
Fighters, but I don't buy it. Oh, she has privacy. Okay.
All right.
Did any of that make sense? Okay. Did any of that make sense? Are you guys both a little bit more into each other financially? And maybe he's a little bit more.
I got somebody building up on me, bro.
He doesn't take things as serious maybe as you do.
I need help.
Okay, so it is that. Okay, are you able to come up in the box, Lena, or no? It'd just be a little bit easier. If you can't get it, but okay, that's fine. Yeah, so be direct. Be direct. You're it's on the horizon, right? It's on the horizon. It's there. It's, you know, when you, the energy is saying that it's there. The energy can change. The energy can always change. Okay. She said she can. Okay, Lena.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you can or you can't, but down here, you see these two little characters down here. Your screen may be different than mine. I don't know. But there's these two.
Oh, he got me. Dang it.
Push those two. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to turn on your camera. But it's just easier to talk to somebody than to wait 5 minutes for them to type something in and then other questions come through. So
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, that's all good. Okay, Lena. If not, I'm gonna need you to.
I don't see one on here. I don't have the mark on the map.
On the other conversation, and that would be great. Okay, so you're going to get a message from him. You're going to get some type of communication. The communication is going to come in a kind of a jovial, kind of joking, maybe beating around the bush type of way. This energy right now is telling you, if you want this, okay, be forward, be direct, you know? Hey, I like you. I was wondering if you wanted to go out for a cup of coffee. Just something simple like that. You don't. Again, the way that you guys are, okay, you guys are very material. You guys are looking for contracts. You guys are looking for, you know, sign here. Put your initials
What's
there.
that?
This is very good energy, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Isis. emotional individuals. You guys are more so dealing with like I said, contracts, which is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. If you got in a relationship with somebody that was emotional, that might be a bad thing because they'd be looking for something completely different. It seems like you guys are compatible. I hope that helped, my friend.
My friends.
And you got the.
I'm on their lives.
Yeah,
I'm on their lives. They're my family, soul family. You know.
And let us know. Let us know. Also, my other account is Peter Strange. I do lives Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're ever around, pop back in. All right. I hope that helps, my friend. All right. GBB 5490. You guys are some moderating. Wow, I love it. We're only supposed to be on here for 30 minutes. Thank you, guys. Is S significant at all beyond that moment?
No, I didn't read it.
I don't know what you're asking. Dream, not moment. Okay, so Lily is S. Oh, there we go. Hi, Lily.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, Lily. Your name's Lily?
Yes.
That's nice to meet you, Lily.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay, so your question is?
My question is S significant beyond like the dream?
Beyond the dream. Okay, so you had a dream about someone named S, and you're wondering if it's real or if it's just a dream.
Yeah, they're right here.
Conscious. Yeah.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So we're gonna go from this life purpose because we're just gonna pull one card, but I'm gonna do it real quick.
See what real quick?
Oh, what the hell, dude?
Before I ask you, I just want to check something because if you're intuitive, then obviously dream. Okay, so you got author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Take the time to write it. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Are you an individual?
I would say so.
Bro.
Have you know what claircognizance is?
Yeah.
Just knowing, like, for example, like you go out and you see something on the table and you don't pick it up and then you need it later, or you think of somebody and they call you, that type of thing? Do you ever have that stuff?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because, like I said, generally speaking, dreams, there is no randomness to dreams. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, all right. So you have 4 swords. Okay. So hang on a second.
Okay. What does that mean?
Okay. Oh, then you got the wheel. And then you got the Fool. Okay, hang on.
Because I need to let it go if it's,
Well, okay. You're focusing on it in the wrong way. Okay?
I think so too.
You're just seeing it maybe in a way that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. So number one, you're thinking about this a lot. Okay. So it's getting in the way.
Yeah.
Of some of the things that you're trying to do right now.
It was pretty cool. I didn't realize they'd do it. I thought they would wait till the off season. I thought they would have it off for the off season.
Would really change your luck, how it would change your life, how they would really.
Oh, really?
You're looking at it. That's why it's looked at in the wrong way, right? It's looked at in the wrong way because nobody external is going to change your life. Okay.
Right.
Oh no. Yeah.
It's going to change your life. Continuing to think about this person is the Six of Pentacles, right?
Just die, I guess. Oh,
Okay. And then
that's
you
it,
got the
bro.
Eight of Pentacles upside down. Okay. This is sloppy. Like, not only is he not giving, but what he gives is childish almost, right? It's like you're. I had a friend and she just had twins. Well, she had twins like 4 years ago, but we just had this conversation, and she was saying how she had these twins and her husband was playing video games, you know, and she was like completely depleted and she was going through like postpartum and, you know, he wasn't helping her at all. You know, he would, you know, bring every once in a while, he'd bring her in a cup of water every couple of days or whatever. But she was in delirium. She was losing her mind. She had nobody to talk to. They moved to this town in the Midwest. She had no family. She had no friends. She had no help with this guy. And he spent all of his time when he was home playing video games in the living room, right? I'm not saying this is your boy, okay? This may not be, all right? But he will drain. Yes, and it will drain you. It will drain you of your. What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I sing. I like to sing, and I'm kind of in the art scene type of thing.
So it says author, right? You have a story, okay? You have a book inside of you. You have a book inside of you that wants to be written, and that could be through music too. Again, like I was telling somebody else, a spiritual teacher can be done through music as well, right? So you have something inside of you, okay, that needs to come out. This type of energy will drain you. It is not going to add to your life, if that makes sense. It's kind of going to pull away from you. This is not to say you cannot make this work, but you have to understand and not be resentful when you're giving and giving and giving and you're getting breadcrumbs, right? And I'm not saying that this is going to happen. This is all energy, okay? This is all what is currently going on right now. I was this type of person. I was exactly this in my marriage and with my children, and I also I did not give equally, okay? Yes. Today I can give equally. Today I can give more than I receive. So this is not to say, oh, hey, this guy's a piece of meat, and you know, leave him and kick him to the curb and move on or whatever. That's not my point. There's a reason why this card came out first. If you understand that process, you can make it work. You can make it work. You can start a new cycle. You can take a risk, right? And maybe the pain that comes from this process, all the money you put into this person or the lack of resources you get from him is the story, you know, that you produce. Maybe he is your story, you know, and you write it and then you become famous and then you know, that's how you get whatever it is. So I never want to tell people like, hey, this boy's a scrub, you know, or whatever. But I would say, because of the amount of pentacles that you have upside down over here, whatever success you could have, this type of energy will drain it. And it seems like you have a lot. It seems like you have a lot. If you're not with this person, then that means your Six of Pentacles and your Eight of Pentacles reverses. And that's very skillful, sort of, because, again, your Six of Pentacles
I'm trying, bro.
Like, everybody get it. Right? Like everybody gets it. Like your success, everybody, you have an entourage, you have a group of people, your family is successful. And then this is becoming a crass person, becoming very skilled at what they're doing. These two are in reverse. You'll be losing all of that by kind of staying in this type of energy. All of your energy will be going to this person. He's returning nothing back to you. Okay? So really hate to give readings like this, but that's what it
No,
shows.
it's clarifying because it's more so like you
They're
said,
up on the roof.
thing. So
They're up on the roof.
You're going to do something.
Oh no, they got me.
Take a chance.
They still got me.
Your future's in front of you. You got a lot of abundance in front of you if you can get your energy right.
yeah,
It was at the very beginning. He's at the very beginning. He's blocking you at the very beginning. But if you can start a new cycle where you really are just like, you know what? I'm aware. I'm valuable. I know who I am. I'm not going to say. How old are you?
Oh no, he tried. He tried. Yeah. All right, Michael. Hit me up when you're ready to play some Rainbow or Fortnite. Okay.